Welcome, welcome. What is up, good people? It's G-Paw back with another Marvel Strike Force video. In this one, I want to talk about the three events currently going on that are coming to an end. We got Korg's Intergalactic Tour, which was a month long for June, and kind of how I did on my main account here, as well as Intergalactic Merch Booth is ending, which was the last event milestone for Korg's Intergalactic Tour. And then last but not least, I want to talk about Avengers Tower, my overall thoughts, how I did personally, what I did, and kind of go into that a little bit. And yeah, we'll just talk about it essentially. So definitely like and subscribe. Stay up to date when I put out new content. I make a lot of different videos, so I think I can make something enjoyable for everybody. Definitely subscribe, because we're headed for that 1,000 subscribers. And like it if you like the content. I'll do this in the future as well. All right, let's go ahead and dive in here. So the Milestones, Korg's Intergalactic Tour has just under 2 hours left on it, and I didn't get the last two. Bear in mind, I did start my main account the last 2 days or last few days of May, beginning of June. So I didn't get in on some of those earlier events, like the Cosmo event and such. I did very, very bad. And so I didn't score as many points. I didn't get as many concert tickets. I don't know that I got all the goodies out of these events as well, because I didn't have some of the teams like the New Warriors and stuff that was required for certain events. But that's something that's going to happen depending on where your account's at. So this is kind of where I got to. I did unlock Korg though with 15 extra shards. They've been giving him to us in for free on the Friday free claims, on the web store, as well as some of the events actually gave Korg shards. And if you didn't unlock him, you're going to be happy to know that this upcoming event, A People Not a Place, you can get Cosmo and Korg shards. So that's another saving grace as well. And I'm going to have a video right after this one talking all about the upcoming events and the new month. So breaking them down, these first few events, giving you the detailed information you need to max the rewards and such. And definitely stay tuned for that. So definitely subscribe. Alright, so Korg we unlocked. We didn't max the event. We didn't get the final goodies here, which sucks, but it happens, you know. Moving on to Intergalactic Merch Booth. And this was the last event to get one of those special items, which we did get, actually. What was it called? It's a merch box, I believe, right here. So, the merch box. And this gave us a big chunk of points for the Korg Intergalactic Tour. We were able to accomplish it, and we got over our 72,000 point goal. Now, I had to go a little above and beyond, spend a few extra power cores, like I would say a couple hundred extra power cores, for the energy to spend. Because scoring in this was based off of earning merch booth vouchers, and that was accumulated by spending energy, campaign energy specifically. So it wasn't terrible. I did some extra farming. We did unlock Thor Infinity War at 3 stars. I'm going to build him just because he's an amazing character in the movies, and I love him. Right now, I don't know if I'm going to go straight at him and build him, but definitely stay tuned for that. So definitely subscribe. Whoop, whoop. And I'll have a breakdown coming covering Thor Infinity War. Definitely, because I've been doing first impressions on characters and if they're of value, if you should invest immediately or if you can wait a while or where they're good at. So I try to put out a few of those videos a week as well. That's something else that might entertain you, you find interesting. Earn alliance credits. So we did that as an alliance, and it's really helpful when you're in a active alliance to get those alliance credits. And I'll say we got one of these events coming up. It's one of the first events in the July month-long event. And you get these alliance credits right here, but you only get 10, 60, or 90. And this is for power cores, right? So most people are just going to spend the 10K and get 10 alliance credits. That times 4 is only 40 points. And it's for 5 days. That's 200 points. That gets you nothing in the event, right? But when you're in an active alliance, you're going to get 100 alliance credits out of each one of these boxes. So for 4 boxes, you get 400 alliance credits. 5 boxes, you get 500 alliance credits. We do have a lot of people, myself included, that spend some cores. So like today, 180 XP. I must have spent quite a bit of cores to get that, because the 10,000's going to get you 60 XP, 120 for 50 cores, and 180 for 100 cores. So that was me just making sure that I got Thor, essentially. Alright, so this event that's going to be coming up, and we definitely always got 4 if not 5 boxes, so that definitely helped me get Thor Infinity War. We do have an alliance member that actually spent a little bit of money just to ensure that they would get their Thor Infinity War from the Milestones. He's a sought after character. A lot of us wanted this as a skin for the Thor that's in game, but this character is more up to date, better base stats, totally different kit, amazing looking. Everybody wants them, right? And there's no shame in spending in this game. I want to clarify that because I'm a light spender here on my main account, and if you love a game, absolutely throwing a few bucks at it. Why not? You know what I mean? It'd be crazy not to, in my personal opinion. But now I want to talk about Avengers Tower. Whoop whoop. And this is what it should look like in the Blitz mode, but it's kind of dark and stuff, so it looks brown and like leathery, in my personal opinion. Maybe gold-ish. I don't know. It doesn't look silvery and metal, you know? At least to me. Anyway, we're going to jump in here, and I was actually able to get to floor 19. I was shooting for floor 17, maybe 16, being able to complete it, I thought. And I actually went above and beyond. And I think I could beat a couple more nodes tomorrow. We're going to see. With maxing out at floor 20. I don't know if I can honestly beat these two nodes, but I used my two best teams, and this team barely beat this Brotherhood compilation. And it was heavily carried by Cloak and Dagger, big time, because they're just insane, right? Now, I did use my main team, which are these 5 here. I'll go ahead and click them in. It's easier to see. No, not that one. Oopsie. Yeah, maybe it was that one. And one more of these. Who was it? I want to say it's this. My arena team. Yeah, this is the team right here. And it's only 197,000 power, but you know, everybody knows Cersei and Icarus can blow stuff up. Vol is really, really OP as well. And she stuns and makes it where they can't hit us. And then the defense downs and they nuke. And we were able to blow up that node. So I think this team's absolutely going to beat the first node tomorrow, this one right here. I might actually try Cloak and Dagger to take this down and then save that Cersei Icarus for this so I can beat both floors. And that's kind of where I got to. If I beat them both, I will get the 4th milestone, which is a half a gold orb, some more blue and purple gear, and some catalyst. But we got 3 milestones, and for a month-old account, I'm actually really happy with the rewards I got. These rewards essentially are helping. These are ability material, my bad. But this blue gear here, these materials help me. It was something that entertained me. And every day I go in here and I do a couple fights because I don't have all the teams I need. And it's fun. It's something different. It's not always here. It's unique. I really, really actually enjoyed Avengers Tower. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like leaderboards, but I don't mind them because if we don't have leaderboards, we don't get extra rewards. Okay? And now that we're not hoarding gold and training orbs as much, or if at all, because the game said they're not going to have those milestones anymore, we're losing tons and tons of leaderboard rewards. And they were really good milestone rewards. We're losing all those, as well as the leaderboard from the opening the gold orbs and training orbs. So I really hate that point that they took them away in that aspect. And I don't understand why people pushed so hard against it. It's like, no one said you had to hoard. You just ain't going to get the rewards for that event to open them whenever you want, right? So when that event comes around, don't be mad that you're not getting the rewards. And the people that were hoarding do get those rewards. You know what I mean? So it's a double-edged sword, and it really sucks that in-game people and Wells and Krakens push so hard to get that taken away. Because quite honestly, here on my main account and my free-to-play, if I have over 2 million gold, I don't open gold orbs. There's no reason. I'm only spending around 1,075,000 a day. And if I choose to spend more, that's my personal choice. At that point, I would open gold orbs. But otherwise, I almost have enough gold orbs to max out one of those milestone events that would get me a ton of loot and gear. So I just think leaderboards are a great thing, and I think the more events we can get, the better. Now, if in-game players don't want to participate and they just want to open these all when they get them, that's their problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little upset about that. It is a little irritating that people are so against hoarding. They give you the choice to hoard, is what they were doing, and they gave you rewards if you chose to do so. Now, if you choose to spend 4 or 5 million taking a character to level 95, that's on you. You're going to miss out on the event, and that's how it should have been. That's how it was. And people got butthurt because they couldn't get every single reward. Well, guess what? Now we're not getting any milestone rewards for hoarding. We're not getting any milestone rewards for opening gold orbs. And we're not getting any leaderboards for that. And now they're cutting back on leaderboard payouts. Leaderboards and period. They're cutting back to 3 this next month. That's a lot of rewards, no matter how small. Even if it was 500 gold, that's still extra resources, right? So I just really wanted to highlight how stupid I feel it was to push to get that taken away, in my personal opinion. It's an option. Nobody says you have to do any game mode. Nobody says you have to blitz. All these people out here, they're like, oh my god, it's more blitzing. Yeah, blitzing can suck. It does take a lot of time to get on and off, but the rewards are there. If you want the rewards, do it. You know, if you don't want to starve, you eat. If you don't want to be dehydrated, you drink. If you want the rewards, you play the game mode. Nobody's saying you have to do anything, right? And I just think that people are so entitled anymore. It's kind of upsetting. I do apologize for any salt if this is coming off a little harsh. I just think it needs to be said because people open their mouth, and now guess what? We're all going to suffer as a community, especially the free-to-play community or light spenders are going to suffer big time from people trying to push to get rid of leaderboards and gold opening events. So that's all I got for this video. Let me know down below what you thought about how we're getting rid of those types of things and how much it's going to affect your account. I can see it from both sides. Yes, that you want your gold right away, you want your gratification right away, but you're really crippling everybody else and yourself kind of from those resources. It's not, I guess it's not crippling, but you're losing a ton of income, you know, just for being patient essentially. So as well as comment how you did in Doom Tower. Let me know if you beat floor 60, and let me know if you maxed it out and went all the way to the top. That'd be crazy, right? Floor 105, that's insanity. 2.1 million team power. I remember back when 1 million team power was like the biggest thing in the world. Everybody was blown away that somebody had 1 million team power. So it's been a while. Definitely excited. Definitely enjoyed it, and I hope Avengers Tower shows up at least once a month, if not more. You know what I mean? Once every other week or something. That's extra resources, and I really enjoyed the game mode personally. Didn't take much time at all. Awesome. Awesome. All right, much love. Stay healthy. I'll see you in the next one.